What if I told you that the simple act of eating a few specific fruits every day could help reduce blood sugar spikes, enhance insulin function, and even reduce the risk of diabetic complications? And what if I told you that you didn't need exotic powders or expensive supplements, just a handful of fruits already available at your local grocery store or sitting in your fridge? Let me tell you a story. James is a retired firefighter living in Michigan. At 72, he was always the strong one in his family, the go-to guy for fixing things, organizing neighborhood watch, and mowing his neighbor's lawn when their backs gave out. But James wasn't feeling himself. More tired, more thirsty, more trips to the bathroom. When his doctor told him his fasting blood glucose was climbing, he was floored. Type 2 diabetes? Him? I thought I was too old to turn it around, James told me when we first met, but I was wrong. As a physician specializing in geriatric endocrinology, I've worked with thousands of seniors facing the same challenge. What I've seen again and again is that the small daily decisions make the biggest difference. You don't need to starve yourself or give up everything you love. You just need to understand what fuels your body well. And that's where these 7 fruits come in. Carefully selected, not for trendiness, but for their proven benefits in blood sugar regulation, anti-inflammatory properties, and compatibility with a senior's nutritional needs. Let's begin with blueberries. Not the sugary muffins or yogurts pretending to be healthy, real whole blueberries. They're packed with a pigment called anthocyanin. That's not just what gives them their blue color. It also helps increase insulin sensitivity and reduces inflammation. James started throwing frozen blueberries into his morning protein smoothie. Within 2 months, not only did he lose 5 pounds, but he also noticed more consistent energy throughout the day. His mid-afternoon slumps? Gone. Then there are apples. A medium apple contains about 4 grams of fiber, mostly in the skin. That fiber slows digestion, reduces how quickly sugar is absorbed, and keeps you fuller longer. But here's the key. Always pair it right. James liked his sliced with a tablespoon of natural peanut butter. The fat and protein balanced the carb load, and suddenly his glucose readings were steadier after snacks. It became a routine he looked forward to instead of another dietary rule. Next, pears. Often overlooked, pears are rich in soluble fiber and contain flavonoids shown to reduce insulin resistance. Soft, sweet, and easy on the digestive tract, pears are excellent for seniors with sensitive stomachs. I suggested James keep a few ripe pears on the counter instead of processed granola bars. It was a simple switch, but it paid off. Then there's avocado. Yep, it's technically a fruit. It has virtually 0 sugar and plenty of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. This fruit helps reduce inflammation, improves cholesterol, and even supports weight loss. Avocado toast isn't just for millennials. James took it up a notch by adding sliced tomato and a sprinkle of chia seeds. It was his new favorite lunch. Grapefruit is another standout, but caution here, it can interact with certain medications, including statins and some blood pressure drugs. So always check with your doctor. If you're cleared to eat it, grapefruit is phenomenal. It's low in sugar, full of vitamin C, and contains naringenin, a compound that helps the liver process glucose more effectively. James would have half a grapefruit before breakfast and said it helped reduce his cravings all day. Now let's talk about cherries, specifically tart cherries. These are lower in sugar and higher in anthocyanins, helping reduce oxidative stress. That's huge for diabetics, as oxidative stress is tied to complications like neuropathy and kidney issues. Plus, cherries support melatonin production. Yes, better sleep. And sleep is crucial for managing blood sugar. James swapped out his nighttime cookies for a small bowl of frozen cherries. It didn't feel like deprivation. It felt like an upgrade. And finally, kiwi. If you've been skipping over kiwi at the store, reconsider. Each small kiwi packs more vitamin C than an orange, and its unique fiber profile is great for gut health. More importantly, kiwi has been shown to lower the glycemic response of meals when eaten beforehand. I had James eat 1 kiwi before his carb-heavy dinners. Not only did he enjoy it, but his glucose spikes were lower. These fruits aren't magic pills. They're tools. Tools to help you build meals that nourish instead of sabotage. And the way they're consumed matters. Whole, unprocessed, and in proper portions. Let's be honest. Managing diabetes as a senior is tough. It's not just about what you eat, it's about your routine, your energy levels, your sleep, your motivation. You're likely dealing with more than just blood sugar, arthritis, vision changes, maybe a heart condition. That's why these fruit choices are so important. They support multiple systems, not just your pancreas. James didn't just see better numbers on his glucometer. His blood pressure dropped. His cholesterol improved. He walked farther without getting tired. And most importantly, he felt more in control of his life. Let me share a moment that stuck with me. At one of our follow-ups, James said, "Doc, I didn't think I'd be the kind of guy who gets excited about a kiwi, but here I am." That's what real change looks like. Not punishment, not constant struggle, just a better relationship with your food. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one of these fruits, just one. Add it to your day consistently for 2 weeks. Pay attention. How do you feel? How do you sleep? What does your meter say? Then add another and keep going. Not because I said so, but because your body will thank you. And if you found this helpful, share it. Your brother, your neighbor, your friend from church, they might be walking the same path. Let's help each other find the small changes that make the biggest difference. Stick around. We're just getting started. In our next video, we'll look at the biggest blood sugar traps hiding in everyday senior diets and how to dodge them without giving up your favorite meals. Until then, keep moving, keep learning, and remember, a better life starts with one smart bite at a time. Let's do a quick recap. You don't need fancy supplements or strict diets to take control of your blood sugar. Just a few fruits, simple, real ones you already know, can make a real difference. We're not talking about fruit-flavored snacks or juice, but the whole, fiber-packed kind your body knows how to use. Start small. Blueberries help with insulin sensitivity. Apples keep you full and steady when paired with a bit of protein. Pears offer gentle fiber and flavonoids that support glucose control. Avocados, a surprising powerhouse. Low sugar, great fats. These fruits work with your body, not against it. Be smart about timing. Grapefruit, if safe for your meds, can reduce cravings. Tart cherries help with inflammation and even sleep. Kiwis are small but mighty, improving digestion and reducing blood sugar spikes, especially when eaten before carb-heavy meals. It's not just about food, it's about momentum. When James made these simple swaps, his energy came back, his numbers improved, and so did his confidence. He didn't do anything extreme. He just made consistent, thoughtful choices with what he was already eating. So what's next? Pick one fruit, try it daily. See how you feel. Build from there. Share this with someone you care about and stay tuned. Because next time, we'll break down the hidden blood sugar traps in your daily meals and how to dodge them while still enjoying your food. One smart bite at a time. You've got this.